San Francisco 49ers sign former Alabama prep star South Alabama QB Carter Bradley. Here's something that might shock NFL fans. Two players who couldn't crack the starting lineup for the struggling Las Vegas Raiders just landed contracts with one of the league's most successful franchises. The San Francisco 49ers made waves on Thursday by bringing aboard not one, but two former Raiders teammates. And their contrasting career trajectories tell a fascinating story about second chances in professional football. Ameer, Abdullah, the seasoned veteran who once dominated Alabama high school fields at Homewood, brings a wealth of experience that's almost staggering. With 141 NFL regular season appearances under his belt, he's the kind of grizzled pro that championship teams desperately need. But here's where it gets interesting. His new teammate, Carter Bradley, represents the complete opposite end of the spectrum, having never stepped onto an NFL field during a regular season game. Both athletes inked one-year deals and immediately joined the team's training camp operations, but their journeys to this moment couldn't be more different. Abdullah's story reads like a textbook example of NFL perseverance. After becoming an unrestricted free agent back in March, he was coming off what many consider his strongest performance since 2017. His 2024 Raiders statistics tell the tale of a versatile weapon: 311 rushing yards with 2 touchdowns across 66 carries, plus an impressive 40 receptions for 261 yards and 3 scores through the air. And this is the part most people miss. He also handled kickoff return duties, averaging 20.9 yards per return across 26 attempts. To understand Abdullah's pedigree, you need to look back at his Alabama roots. During his final season at Homewood High School in 2010, he was virtually unstoppable, accumulating 1,800 rushing yards and 24 touchdowns while adding 515 receiving yards. His punt return game was equally electric, with 4 return touchdowns. His college career at Nebraska was nothing short of historic. He became the first Cornhusker ever to string together 3 consecutive 1,000-yard rushing seasons, earning finalist recognition for the prestigious Doak Walker Award, Paul Hornung Award, and Werfel Trophy in 2014. The Detroit Lions saw enough potential to make him a second-round selection in 2015. And Abdullah immediately made his mark by leading the entire NFL in kickoff return yardage as a rookie. He served as the team's primary ball carrier for 2 of his first 3 professional seasons. Looking at his complete NFL resume reveals impressive consistency: 1,994 rushing yards and 8 touchdowns on 494 carries, 203 catches for 1,468 yards and 8 touchdowns, 26 punt returns averaging 9.1 yards each, and 151 kickoff returns with a solid 25.1-yard average. But here's where the story takes a controversial turn. Why would a championship-caliber team like San Francisco take a chance on Bradley, who was so expendable that Las Vegas waived him just 2 weeks ago on July 14th? Bradley's path to the 49ers is unconventional, to say the least. As an undrafted rookie in 2024, he spent the entire season buried on the Raiders' practice squad before getting a brief taste of the active roster during the final 4 games. However, his only meaningful action came during preseason contests. He never saw the field when games actually mattered. His college credentials are more impressive than his professional resume suggests. After transferring from Toledo, Bradley spent 2 productive seasons leading the South Alabama Jaguars, throwing for 5,986 yards and 47 touchdowns. Those numbers demonstrate legitimate arm talent and decision-making ability. The timing of these signings raises eyebrows, especially considering the 49ers' upcoming preseason opener against the Denver Broncos on August 9th. Are these depth moves, or is San Francisco's front office seeing something that other teams missed? What makes this particularly intriguing is the contrast between proven veteran leadership and unproven potential. Abdullah brings the kind of locker room presence and multifaceted skill set that championship teams value, while Bradley represents a high upside gamble on raw talent that hasn't had the right opportunity to flourish. Some might argue that signing cast-offs from a Raiders team that finished well below 500 last season represents questionable judgment. Others could counter that San Francisco's coaching staff and organizational culture have a track record of maximizing overlooked talent. The 49ers' decision to bring in both players simultaneously suggests they're either addressing specific depth concerns or genuinely believe these athletes can contribute to their championship aspirations in ways that weren't possible in Las Vegas. So here's the million-dollar question that should spark some heated debate. Is this a savvy move by a championship organization that knows how to identify undervalued talent? Or are the 49ers making desperation signings that suggest deeper roster concerns than we realize? And more provocatively, if Bradley couldn't earn meaningful playing time on a struggling Raiders team, what does that say about his realistic chances of making an impact with a Super Bowl contender? What's your take on these signings? Do you think the 49ers are making smart depth moves? Or are they reaching for players that other successful teams wouldn't touch? Let's hear your thoughts. Are these the kind of under-the-radar acquisitions that championship teams make, or red flags that suggest the 49ers aren't as deep as they appear? 49ers sign Abdullah, Bradley, Callaway, Isabella. Roster updates player insights. In a bold move that has caught the attention of football fans everywhere, the San Francisco 49ers have officially announced the signing of several new players to one-year contracts. The team has welcomed running back Ameer Abdullah, quarterback Carter Bradley, wide receivers Marquez Callaway, and Andy Isabella to their roster. To accommodate these new additions, the 49ers have made some tough decisions, releasing wide receiver Equinemius St. Brown and waiving offensive lineman Sebastian Gutierrez, wide receiver Malik Knowles, and safety Jalen Mahoney. Additionally, offensive lineman Ben Barch has been activated from the active/non-football injury list, adding depth to the team's offensive line. Ameer Abdullah, standing at 5 feet 9 inches and weighing 203 pounds, was initially selected by the Detroit Lions in the second round of the 2015 NFL Draft, being the 54th overall pick. Over his decade-long career, Abdullah has played for the Lions, 2015 to 2018, Minnesota Vikings, 2018 to 2021, Carolina Panthers, 2021, and Las Vegas Raiders, 2022 to 2024. He has participated in 141 games, starting 26 of them, and has accumulated 494 carries for a total of 1,994 rushing yards and 8 touchdowns. In addition, he has made 203 receptions for 1,468 yards and scored 11 touchdowns through the air. Abdullah has also seen action in 2 playoff games, where he recorded 1 carry for 9 yards. In the 2024 season, with the Raiders, Abdullah played in 16 games, starting 3, and achieved 66 carries for 311 yards and 2 rushing touchdowns, along with 40 receptions for 261 yards and 3 receiving touchdowns. Hailing from Homewood, Alabama, Abdullah attended the University of Nebraska from 2011 to 2014. During his college career, he played in 53 games, starting 33, and amassed 813 carries for 4,588 yards and 39 rushing touchdowns. He also made 73 receptions for 690 yards and 7 touchdowns. His impressive performance earned him recognition as an Associated Press All-American twice and all Big Ten honors throughout his college years. Carter Bradley, a 6'3", 213-pound quarterback, entered the NFL as an undrafted free agent, signing with the Las Vegas Raiders on April 29, 2024. He was added to the team's practice squad on August 28, 2024, where he remained for the rest of the season. Unfortunately, he was waived by the Raiders on July 14, 2025. At 25 years old and originally from Jacksonville, Florida, Bradley played college football at the University of South Alabama, 2022 to 2023, and the University of Toledo, 2018 to 2021. Over his collegiate career, he participated in 46 games, completing 679 of 1,081 passing attempts for a total of 8,380 yards and 61 touchdowns. Marquez Callaway, measuring 6 feet 2 inches and weighing 204 pounds, began his NFL journey as an undrafted free agent with the New Orleans Saints on April 27, 2020. Throughout his 5-year career, he has played for the Saints, 2020 to 2024, Denver Broncos, 2023, Las Vegas Raiders, 2023, Pittsburgh Steelers, 2024, and Tampa Bay Buccaneers, 2024. In total, he has appeared in 47 games, starting 17, and has recorded 83 receptions for 1,069 yards and 7 touchdowns. Callaway has also participated in 2 playoff games, starting 1. In 2024, he spent time on the Buccaneers practice squad, appearing in 2 games. At 27 years old and a native of Warner Robins, Georgia, Callaway attended the University of Tennessee from 2016 to 2019. During his time there, he played in 42 games, achieving 92 receptions for 1,646 yards and 13 touchdowns, along with 1 carry for 4 yards. His performance earned him all SEC second-team honors in 2019. Andy Isabella, standing at 5 feet 9 inches and weighing 188 pounds, was drafted by the Arizona Cardinals in the 2nd round of the 2019 NFL Draft, being the 62nd overall pick. Over his 5-year career, he has played for the Cardinals, 2019 to 2022, Baltimore Ravens, 2022 to 2023, Buffalo Bills, 2023, and Pittsburgh Steelers, 2024. He has participated in 43 games, starting 3, and has made 33 receptions for 447 yards and 3 touchdowns, in addition to 6 carries for 10 yards. Isabella has also played in 3 playoff games. In 2024, he joined the Steelers practice squad on October 24, 2024, but was released shortly after on November 5, 2024. A 28-year-old from Mayfield, Ohio, Isabella attended the University of Massachusetts from 2015 to 2018. During his college career, he played in 45 games, recording 231 receptions for 3,526 yards and 30 touchdowns, along with 40 carries for 342 yards and 2 rushing touchdowns. His outstanding performance earned him a spot on the Associated Press All-America second team. As for the players released, Sebastian Gutierrez, who stands 6 feet 5 inches and weighs 308 pounds, originally signed with the 49ers on November 30, 2024, and played in 1 game. Malik Knowles, measuring 6 feet 2 inches and weighing 196 pounds, was signed on June 3, 2025. Jalen Mahoney, at 5 feet 11 inches and 200 pounds, joined the team as an undrafted rookie free agent on May 6, 2024, and appeared in 3 games. Equinemius St. Brown, who is 6 feet 5 inches tall and weighs 214 pounds, was signed on July 22, 2025. This series of moves by the 49ers raises intriguing questions about the team's strategy moving forward. Will these new signings bring the spark the team needs to elevate their performance? Or will the changes lead to unforeseen challenges? Share your thoughts in the comments below. 49ers make big moves, signing Andy Isabella, Ameer Abdullah. The San Francisco 49ers are making a significant splash in their training camp, with 4 new signings, signaling a strategic shift to bolster their roster. This flurry of moves comes as the team aims to strengthen 2 critical skill positions, with the latest additions set to impact the upcoming season. After NFL insider Jordan Schultz first reported the news on Thursday, the 49ers officially announced their plans, revealing a lineup that includes wide receiver Andy Isabella and running back Ameer Abdullah. These signings come after the team released Equinemius St. Brown and waived several offensive linemen, creating space for new talent. The 49ers also added former South Alabama quarterback Carter Bradley, who joined the Las Vegas Raiders as an undrafted free agent in 2024, and former New Orleans Saints and Tampa Bay Buccaneers wide receiver Marquez Callaway. Each of these additions brings unique value to the roster, though some decisions have sparked debate. For instance, the team's decision to cut St. Brown and waive players like Malik Knowles and Jalen Mahoney has drawn mixed reactions, with fans questioning whether such moves are necessary for long-term success. Isabella, 28, was picked in the second round, number 62 overall, of the 2019 NFL Draft by the Cardinals and spent 3 seasons in Arizona before being waived in 2022. He then joined the Ravens, where he struggled in 2023 before being waived again. His recent stint with the Pittsburgh Steelers practice squad highlights his journey through multiple teams. Meanwhile, Ameer Abdullah, 32, was a second-round pick by the Detroit Lions in 2015 and has played for 4 different franchises before joining the 49ers. Last season, he recorded 66 carries for 311 yards and 3 touchdowns, showcasing his versatility as a runner and receiver. This offseason's roster changes reflect the 49ers' commitment to adapt to evolving NFL dynamics. While some fans praise the team's proactive approach to building depth, others question the financial implications of signing undrafted players. As the 49ers continue their rebuild, the debate over whether these moves align with long-term goals will likely remain a focal point for fans and analysts alike. The team's focus on developing young talent and securing key positions will be crucial in shaping their future.